The following is a special presentation from the L4 Security 13th Region Media Network. It's time for In the Huddle, presented by Martin's Peterbilt of London, Kentucky. Sponsored by your Laurel County Farm Bureau agents Donovan and Jimmy Storm. Restyles Consignment Shop in Corbin, Kentucky. Also, Sierra Swords and the good folks at Heritage Pharmacy in Williamsburg. Wildcat Harley Davidson in London, Kentucky. Allstate agent Zach Davison in Corbin, Kentucky. The L4 Security Network from London, Kentucky. All here on In the Huddle on the L4 Security 13th Region Media Network. No doubt in the world we live in today, security is our number one priority. Let me tell you about the good folks at L4 Security Group. They offer surveillance, hiring solutions, risk management, guards, mobile patrol, and much more. Buddy Blair and John Blanton have over 60 years experience in the industry and protect over 12 states. Make sure you check out their new location at 116 Shiloh Drive in London, Kentucky. Thank you, L4 Security Group, for your sponsorship of the 13th Region Media Network.
The Martin family has been in the trucking industry for over 3 generations. My grandfather started this company selling salvage parts in the 1960s, and we're celebrating over 20 years as a Peterbilt dealer. Although we've grown and changed over the years, our focus has always been on you. We get it. When your truck's down, you're not making money. That's why we keep thousands of quality parts in stock so you can get back on the road as soon as possible. At Martin's Peterbilt, relationships matter, and that's why we've been around for generations. Come see us.
Gondolier's Italian Restaurant and Pizza had been around since 2009. They're locally owned and operated and enjoy sharing their made-from-scratch Italian favorites, such as oven-fresh pizza and the sweetest desserts in the London and surrounding community. They use fresh ingredients and offer something for everyone's taste: pizza, pasta, burgers, wings, sandwiches, and lots more. And don't forget those made-from-scratch cakes. Whether you're a beloved customer or for the first time, we'd love to welcome you to Gondolier's Italian Restaurant, off exit 41 in London.
Life is full of surprises. Some good, some unexpected. That's why you need protection for your home, your car, and your family's future. I'm Agent Jimmy Storm, your local Kentucky Farm Bureau agent, and I'll help you find personalized coverage that fits your needs and your budget. Call me today at 606-528-2030 for a free quote and a peace of mind.
If you have a building project, please consider the good folks at Aikens Construction and Excavating. Their company's history is rooted in a family legacy passed down from generation to generation. They have over 50 years of home building experience. They will build any size house. They've built commercial jobs such as banks, gas stations, and restaurants. And more importantly, they'll take care of the whole process. You won't have to worry about it. Call Jordan Aikens today, 606-215-7531. Proud sponsors of the 13th Region Media Network.
Restyles Consignment Store now open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., 506 4th Street, Corbin. We take gently used, nearly new items on consignment, and we take donations. Shop for housewares, clothing, shoes, baby items, and more. We even have things for the guys. Restyles Consignment Store. We do the work while you make a profit.
Are you ready to turn your real estate dreams into a reality? If so, call my good friend Sean Disney with USA Realty. Over 27 years of banking experience in commercial and real estate lending and 4 years experience as a multi-million-dollar producing agent. He's honest, professional, and committed to the success for you and your family. Call Sean today at 606-620-8350. He's ready and waiting to make your real estate dreams come true.
This is Donovan Storm here, the manager at the Kentucky Farm Bureau office, the South Laurel Agency here on West Cumberland Gap Parkway in Corbin. My office offers a full line of insurance products to protect your family and your business needs. We offer home, auto, life, health, workers' compensation, and business insurance. I have a friendly staff that's ready to assist you. Give us a call at 528-2030. Again, my staff is located at 1456 West Cumberland Gap Parkway, Corbin, Kentucky.
Let me introduce you to pharmacist Sierra Swords and the good folks at Heritage Pharmacy. Heritage Pharmacy is an independently owned pharmacy located within the Dayspring Regional Health Center at Cumberland Regional Mall. They offer prescription refills, consultation, OTC medications, immunizations, and have a convenient drive-through. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Call them today, 606-560-6580. That's Heritage Pharmacy in the Cumberland Regional Mall in Williamsburg.
We blaze trails where others won't, refusing to settle for the status quo. We hunger for something more. We will stop at nothing to achieve it. Riding across great plains, over mountain passes, and through the heart of America to see more, feel more, be more. This is our American dream. Ride with us.
Laurel County Sheriff John Root would like to wish all the student athletes of the 13th Region a very happy, successful, and injury-free season. He'd also like to invite you to come see the brand new state-of-the-art Sheriff's Office located at 1380 Kentucky 192 East in Laurel County. From all the staff serving Laurel County, we thank you for being proud sponsors of the 13th Region Media Network. When it comes to protecting what you love, you want an insurance agent that cares more about you, more about your world, and more about what you need. And that's exactly what you'll get from Corbin insurance agent Zach Davison. He's my insurance agent, and he's an agent that doesn't just know about Corbin, but he lives here, and he wants to protect life here. Contact Zach today. It's located on Cumberland Falls Highway in Corbin, Kentucky. You're in good hands with Allstate. Welcome to the 13th Region Media Network, the number one network of the 13th Region, where we promote the student athletes of the region. And man, it's been a great week of soccer and a great week of football and volleyball as well. We have some great guests lined up for you tonight. We have Coach David Halcomb from the Whitley County Colonels, their volleyball coach. We've got Coach House, the 13th Region champs from OBI and soccer. We've got Coach Kayla, the 13th Region champ in girls soccer, and a couple student athletes that we're going to be bringing on right away here at the beginning of the show, just so we can talk a little bit of football. We've not had any Corbin players on this season yet. We had Coach Salmons, but tonight is different. We want to welcome two athletes here from the Corbin Red Hounds, Mr. Lucas Britton, who plays offense and defense for the Red Hounds, and Mr. Mason Salmons, the QB1 for Corbin. Guys, thank you for being with us tonight.
What's up?
It's good to see y'all. Congratulations. Big victory Friday night, Whitley County. How important was it for you guys to get that district win? Lucas, we'll start with you, kind of getting going and everything and still be undefeated in the district.
Yeah, coming off 3 losses, entering district play, got to lock in, focus a little bit, and coming out and executing the last 2 weeks, just gave us a level of confidence we needed badly, really, and just having short-term memory from the 3 weeks before, just coming and dominating the last 2.
Yeah, Mason, unbelievable night. 3 big touchdown passes, running all over the field. Looked pretty good, pretty comfortable in the pocket. You had some great line blocking for you, and your receivers were clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Where'd you get that hat, Lucas? That's a good looking hat, man.
Coach Ross's buddy makes them down in Middlesboro.
That
We've
that
been getting rid
that
of them.
looks like a Coach Ross hat.
Yeah.
I could definitely see that there. But
Yeah.
Lucas, talk to you for just a minute about you mentioned the 3 losses. I wasn't going to talk about that, but you did bring it up. First time in your high school career, obviously being a senior. Mason's a little younger than you, so you never lost 3 games in a row at that level. Talk about your mind frame coming out of that Johnson Central game.
Yeah, I mean, going into the season, we knew it wasn't going to be easy. And, like, Coach Salmons just wanted to make it a point to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. And just playing them 3 great teams were very important, just knowing, like, outcome of the 3 won't matter a month from now when it really matters. And after the Johnson Central game, I mean, we were confident. I mean, we played good and just the cards weren't going our way, and they will eventually.
Well, you look at Mason. We talk about the 3 teams. You got Pulaski County top team and one of the top teams in their their class. You got obviously Johnson Central, the number 1 team in 4A. You got Frederick Douglass, top 3 team in their in their district and class that they play in. The caliber of teams playing against a 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A. Was you used to that, or is this kind of new to you with all the different classes that they have in Kentucky?
I'm used to it. We didn't really play a lot of like we were the biggest class in West Virginia, so we really didn't play like anybody bigger than us besides like teams out of state. But we played like really hard schedule every week. We played our district was really tough. Everybody could beat anybody at any given moment, and that's really important.
Yeah, well, last year obviously was your first year on the team. Had a guy like Cade Elam that you could see what he did there, and here you are coming behind him. Big shoes to fill, but you're doing a heck of a job. But what I loved about you last year, man, you just jumped in there on defense and played, blocked, tackled, did whatever you need to do. You still get to play a little bit of defense, not as much as before. Do you miss playing defense?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm gonna start playing defense soon as we get in the playoffs and we need it. But right now, at this point, we really don't need it. So just working it every day at practice and just getting better and helping those people, helping our defense just get in better positions and stuff, and it'll really help us when we get in the playoffs.
Yeah, we've got quarterback Mason Salmons and Lucas Britt. And Lucas, talk to you a little bit more here, just talking about being a Red Hound and this year, your goals by the end of this year. Obviously came up short a little bit last year in a heck of a game, had to make the big travel. What's the team goals this year?
I mean, expectation every year at Corbin's to win, and it's been a long time coming. Last one's in '82, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, we just got to stay motivated and stay on the track of winning. I mean, we want to bring a state title back home.
Yeah, and obviously the 3 teams you lost to, obviously their combined record's unbelievable, and you can look at all those things. But Mason, how's the team developing on the offense? It seems like every game you're getting a little more comfortable with your receivers. Your linemen's kind of figuring out what you do. You've got some great backs in the backfield with what Cole is doing and what Trey when he gets back there. And I notice every once in a while you guys have a formation, Big Malachi is back there. Does that make you feel a little more safe when you got
Yeah.
Big Malachi?
Yeah, for sure.
The dude is massive. I don't think people understand, Mason, how big this guy is, do they?
Yeah, he's huge. He's
So,
he's huge.
yeah, he is definitely a big old guy. So that is really good. But who you guys want to give a shout out to tonight before I let you all go? Anybody want to say hi to? Anybody you want to brag on? Anybody you want to talk about before we go?
I mean, it's important to, especially for Mason, talk about the whole line. They're the heroes, never really get credit. Just they've been great all year, and they get better each and every day at practice. I think that's big. coaching staff, they're day in, day out, countless hours putting into us when they don't have to. It's just it's a choice. They choose us, you know.
Yeah. Well, that's the way to do it, man. I just want y'all to know how proud I am. You know, I love you guys. I'm proud of you. I'm one of your biggest fans, and know God's got great things in store for both of you. And we wish you guys the best of luck the rest of the season.
Sir, thank you, Ronnie.
Thank you.
All right. Have a great night. It's quarterback Mason Salmon and Lucas Britton from the Corbin Redhounds. Big win at Whitley County Friday night. They did a great job there. And I'm going to go ahead and get Coach Kayla on here because she jumped in there because, you know, you got the 13th region champs again in soccer. It's always nice to say again, Coach. Check your mute. See if yeah, there you go.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Oh yeah, it's always nice to say again.
Yeah, so congratulations, a successful season. You guys were right there at the top all year long in the 13th region polls, and win or lose or whatever, you played a pretty good schedule. And kind of assess your team for everybody that maybe hasn't had a chance to see you guys play this year. Compare it a little bit to last year.
You wouldn't think we'd be a whole lot different from last year. We lost our goalie, but we added a lot of new faces, a lot of underclassmen that really just changed our whole system. And so it took us a minute to figure it out at the beginning of the year where people needed to be, but we're rolling now at the right time. So we got it figured out, and we're where we want to be.
Can you is there any update you can give just for the casual fan that, you know, hey, they see a little bit what's going on as far as like when the schedule will be, who you play, where you're going to be playing? Do you know any of that you could share with the region?
For
your games? Yeah.
We are playing on Tuesday. We found out yesterday. We found out we play Russell.
Okay.
Not somebody who we're familiar with. So we knew we had to go to the 16th region, and we thought we would be playing Boyd County again. We saw them in the state last year. Russell outdid them, and so we're facing somebody brand new.
Wow. So will you go there, or they come to you, or how's that going to work?
I was just talking to all the coaches in our district, and they were asking. I was like, "Yeah, I'm not looking forward to the 2-hour, 40-minute drive, but
wow,
we did it last year, and we came out with a win, so we're hoping to do that again."
Yeah. Coach, who was some players that have stepped up for you this year that maybe even in training camp you didn't see it coming, or maybe you knew they had potential, but they really stepped up and helped you?
Well, we had freshman Mia Thompson stepped up for us. We knew coming in she was going to be good, but she ended as her freshman campaign. Well, not finished. We're not finished yet. So far, she's got
That's
12.
Right.
Got 12 goals for us, and Eden Begley is somebody who this is her first year ever playing soccer. She's a junior. She's a basketball player though, so we'll take all those athletes. And she came in and she just changes the whole face of the game for us. She brings energy and a great attitude, and makes friends with anybody on another team. They cheer for her when she scores. So she's just been a great asset to our team.
That is great. How about seniors? How many seniors you have this year?
We have 3 seniors. Lauren Crouch is a forward. She has 23 goals. She's really stepped up, especially at the end of the year. She's poured it on for us. And Haley Combs holds down the middle. She's got 20 goals. So seniors have been huge on offense for us. And then we have a senior defender. We were just talking in the district chat how there's not many stats for defense, but you can't go without them. You know, they change. They step up too. They might not have the goals, but Bailey's held it down for us in the back.
Well, let's talk a little bit about, you know, the culture there at North Laurel, the success with the softball program, with your program, girls basketball, obviously Eddie Mahan's team, and even obviously the Reed and Davison and those guys and the boys and basketball. There's definitely an antidote there that has been able to be very successful. And I think that has a lot to do with the culture of North Laurel. Why don't you talk about that a little bit?
Sorry, I'm a mom too, so I got kids running around in the background.
That's all right.
The culture. Listen, North Laurel ladies athletic. Yes, we set the standard, and we tell the girls, you know, we expect them to uphold the standard. We want to be leaders on the field, off the field. Uh, we want to go in with respect. We know that we hold a high standard, but we're not better. Like, how do I say that? We don't think we're better than people. We go and we earn what we want to earn everything that comes our way. And so, yeah, I said that I just told somebody the other day, it's different. Last year, no one knew what we were going to do. They didn't expect us to win anything. And this year was different. We were expected to win. So it feels different to win. It's a good win. Um, but it's a different now that it's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to come.
Right. Yeah.
So, but I'm very proud of the girls that they were able to come out and fight and play and uphold that standard for North Laurel and set the culture for years to come.
So, have you evolved as a coach from last year to this year, having the experience and even coming in? Is there anything different about you?
Honestly, last year coming in, I didn't know if we'd win a game, and we went all the way to the Final Four. So, yeah, it's different this year. Expectations are different, and you can't just come. I was probably a little bit more lighthearted last year because I was like, if we win, we win. But now it's like we gotta do it. We can't come in and go to the Final Four and then come out next year and flop.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I've definitely held that to the girls too. But yeah, it's different this year for sure.
Well, last year we're just glad to be here.
Right.
Every win was like, wow. And I remember us talking. You were like, well, we didn't really expect to be here either, but we're here. So let's go have some fun. And now, the preparation and knowing, the road trip, 2.5 hours, all that stuff, having that experience, I think that's an edge this year over last year.
Yeah. Been here before. We know what we're doing. I think we'll take care of business.
Yes. Well, we wish you the best of luck. We're so proud of you. You're representing our region very well. We're all North Laurel Jaguar fans and girls soccer, and we wish you the best of luck, Coach. And thank you so much for being with us tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. Have a great night. That's Coach Kayla from North Laurel, and she just comes in there and takes care of business. Back-to-back 13th region champions, and they do a wonderful job. We're going to go right on in, talk to our buddy Hunter House. So glad to have you with us tonight, Coach. Welcome back to the show. Congratulations on another 13th region championship for OBI.
Thank you. Really appreciate it. Thanks for having me again.
Well, we think about it, you knew what you had coming in. And but of course, if anyone has pressure, it's you, because you're the coach and you have big shoes to fill and you got a good team. And if you don't do what you did, then anything less than winning the region, I think would have been a disappointment to you as a coach.
Yeah, for sure. Me coming in as a new coach, you want to find any way you can to go ahead and up the team and try to exceed expectations of what they did last year. So I definitely felt that pressure. I know the boys have been feeling that pressure all year too, but when I came in since day one, I feel like we haven't really missed a beat at all. And it's just been, I think I said this last time I was on the show. I feel like it's been a match made in heaven. And, here we are. We're 13th region champs with a chance to keep on playing. And we got to go out tomorrow and we got to show that we're deserving to be in this position.
So we just heard that the girls play North Laurel for the region plays Tuesday night. They got to go all the way to Russell. Do you care to share with the region your schedule and what you know so far about what's going to be the traveling arrangements? You have a home game. How does that work with you guys?
Yeah, so I actually just got off that meeting a couple hours ago. So we travel to Ashland Blazer tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Yeah, so that's from OBI. That's going to be about a 3-hour trip. So we're not looking forward to that. And, I've talked to the boys about it's a long bus ride. It's going to be a full day, but, we got to find a way to get off that bus and be ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, so you just find this out. You got to go tomorrow. That's definitely travel plans and all that. How early are you going to try to get there in a game like that far of travel to get the guys loosened up to be able to play?
Yeah, so we've been kind of coordinating with our AD, and I've talked to my assistant coaches a little bit. We want to get there about an hour at least before the match. We're going to try to actually get into Ashland by maybe 4 o'clock tomorrow. That way we can get the boys something to eat and maybe find some time to go on a little walk or something. Because that's an awful long time to go And then you think about, after the match, you're back on the bus 9:30, 10 o'clock, and then you have another 3 hours back. So we want to do everything that we can to make sure the boys are ready, make sure they're staying hydrated, moving as soon as we get there. And we like to warm up about 35 minutes. That's kind of our sweet spot. Not too long, but I don't know. We may have to go extra 5-10 minutes tomorrow just to make sure we're all set.
Can you tell us anything about Ashton Blazer? Do you know anything about them at all?
So actually, speaking of quick turnarounds, they actually just played their region final yesterday
Oh,
against
wow.
Russell. So I spent all night last night watching that match. They have a really good player. I think his name's Silas Pazala. So been doing a little bit of messaging back and forth with some other coaches who have played them, just to kind of see what they thought about them, and then kind of see what I thought, the notes that I took based off of them. We're going to show them their respect. They have a really good player. They have a really good quality of schedule. They made a trip to Bowling Green earlier in the year and played a couple of top teams from that region. So we're going to show them their respect, and we're going to have a game plan. But the ultimate goal is to go to their place and to come out with a win. It's probably going to be a hostile environment, and we're not going to have many people there, fans wise, but no excuses.
Well, that's it. And you can use that. That's the coach's job. Nobody's here. It's us. It's
Yeah.
us against the world, David and Goliath. I'm sure, Coach, you'll have it figured out. You guys will have your team ready. But great team this year. Let's talk a little bit about your players. We talked about them earlier in the year, and just kind of who finished strong for you.
So we're senior heavy. We have about 14 seniors, counting our 16 counting our two great team managers. So shout out to Caleb and Caleb. But yeah, we'll start with the offense, because that's obviously what everybody looks at. You see the goals and you see the assists. So far, our top guy is Enrique Gabardo. He's our Brazilian striker. He's just been so consistent all year long. He's got 33 goals, 15 assists. And
Wow.
you just watch him. He's so exciting to watch. He's got that Brazilian flair, as we like to say, and he can score from anywhere. And then our two wingers, of course, we got Hero John Supawachara. I believe he was the 13th region player of the year last year. He's got a few goals to his name, 30 goals as well. So he's having a pretty good year. And then Nahom Yuna on the right side over there. He's actually a senior this year. This is his first year and his only year of eligibility, unfortunately. But he's got 16 goals and he's got 13 or 14 assists as well. And then moving on back to our midfield, you got Amadeus Martin. He's actually missed quite a bit of time this year. I think he's missed 4 or 5 big games for us. He's been dealing with some injuries, but he's the heart and soul of the team. We go as far as he will take us there in the midfield. He's one of the best players in the region, and his heart and his drive is huge. He's got, I think, 16 goals and 16 assists as well. And then we got a couple of other seniors to back him up there in the midfield: Pietro Marcon Lee and Serafil Getu. They've been consistent as well. And then starting with their back four, we got Jonathan Fan and Becca Casa, who Becca he was the MVP of the region tournament. He was huge in that game against North, tackling everything. And him and John has also missed some time this year, but they're two of the best leaders, two of the best defenders in the region, and they've just been great for us. And then our fullbacks, we've got Cedar Tive. He's a junior, so we actually get him back next year. Who's one of
Yeah.
our only ones that will get back. We're excited to have him back, but he's been doing really well the past few games. And then Mike DeWitt, he's been huge as well. He's got 9 goals. We've kind of moved him around in the midfield and fullback. He's our fastest guy. Speed kills. So anytime we have a matchup versus another quality player like Ashland Blazer coming up tomorrow, we'll put him right in the area with that quality player and have him follow around. And then Caden Robb, our goalkeeper, he's had a good past few games as well for us, and hopefully he'll come up big for us and make a few saves when needed. But just really happy with the guys all around.
Yeah.
It's just a great group, really special group, and we're so happy to continue to go on and be together and see how far we can go.
Well, I know you've scored a lot of goals, but your defense has been pretty darn good.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's kind of where, defense, tackles, everything like that, it doesn't show up, but we really believe that we have some of the best defenders in the state. Just not only their play on the field, but leaders. I mentioned Becca. He's kind of quiet. He leads with his play, and then Jonathan. He's kind of the more vocal leader on the team. I always tell him, I was like, listen, I was like, you're going to be a great coach one day. So sometimes we'll be, in the middle of a training session. I don't even have to say anything. He'll just stop on his own and he'll just direct traffic. And me and my other assistant coaches will just be like, yep, he's gonna be a good coach one day. So yeah, we're really excited and we're really happy to be here, but we want more.
That's it. And we're rooting for you. We're rooting for OBI, one of the smallest schools, around, but the biggest hearts, and go and represent the 13th region well. Coach House, we are really rooting for you. We're all OBI fans.
Thank you. We really appreciate it.
All right. Have a great night.
Thank you. You too.
All right. That's Coach House from OBI. So we've talked to both 13th region champion coaches, Coach Kayla from North Laurel. We've talked to Mason Salmon, the quarterback from Corbin. Lucas Britton plays offense and defense for Corbin. And then Coach House there from OBI. And we're not done. We've got a legendary coach in the 13th region volleyball that'll be with us. But we're going to take a break. We'll be back right after these messages. You're listening to Martin's Peterbilt presentation of In the Huddle here on the L4 Security 13th Region Media Network. No doubt in the world we live in today, security is our number one priority. Let me tell you about the good folks at L4 Security Group. They offer surveillance, hiring solutions, risk management, guards, mobile patrol, and much more. Buddy Blair and John Blanton have over 60 years experience in the industry and protect over 12 states. Make sure you check out their new location at 116 Shiloh Drive in London, Kentucky. Thank you, L4 Security Group, for your sponsorship of the 13th Region Media Network.
The Martin family has been in the trucking industry for over 3 generations. My grandfather started this company selling salvage parts in the 1960s, and we're celebrating over 20 years as a Peterbilt dealer. Although we've grown and changed over the years, our focus has always been on you. We get it. When your truck's down, you're not making money. That's why we keep thousands of quality parts in stock so you can get back on the road as soon as possible. At Martin's Peterbilt, relationships matter, and that's why we've been around for generations. Come see us.
Gondolier's Italian Restaurant and Pizza had been around since 2009. They're locally owned and operated and enjoy sharing their made-from-scratch Italian favorites, such as oven-fresh pizza and the sweetest desserts in the London and surrounding community. They use fresh ingredients and offer something for everyone's taste: pizza, pasta, burgers, wings, sandwiches, and lots more. And don't forget those made-from-scratch cakes. Whether you're a beloved customer or for the first time, we'd love to welcome you to Gondolier's Italian Restaurant, off exit 41 in London.
Life is full of surprises. Some good, some unexpected. That's why you need protection for your home, your car, and your family's future. I'm Agent Jimmy Storm, your local Kentucky Farm Bureau agent, and I'll help you find personalized coverage that fits your needs and your budget. Call me today at 606-528-2030 for a free quote and a peace of mind.
If you have a building project, please consider the good folks at Aikens Construction and Excavating. Their company's history is rooted in a family legacy passed down from generation to generation. They have over 50 years of home building experience. They will build any size house. They've built commercial jobs such as banks, gas stations, and restaurants. And more importantly, they'll take care of the whole process. You won't have to worry about it. Call Jordan Aikens today, 606-215-7531. Proud sponsors of the 13th Region Media Network.
Restyles Consignment Store now open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., 506 4th Street, Corbin. We take gently used, nearly new items on consignment, and we take donations. Shop for housewares, clothing, shoes, baby items, and more. We even have things for the guys. Restyles Consignment Store. We do the work while you make a profit.
Are you ready to turn your real estate dreams into a reality? If so, call my good friend Sean Disney with USA Realty. Over 27 years of banking experience in commercial and real estate lending and 4 years experience as a multi-million-dollar producing agent. He's honest, professional, and committed to the success for you and your family. Call Sean today at 606-620-8800 8350. He's ready and waiting to make your real estate dreams come true.
This is Donovan Storm here, the manager at the Kentucky Farm Bureau office, the South Laurel Agency here on West Cumberland Gap Parkway in Corbin. My office offers a full line of insurance products to protect your family and your business needs. We offer home, auto, life, health, workers' compensation, and business insurance. I have a friendly staff that's ready to assist you. Give us a call at 528-2030. Again, my staff is located at 1456 West Cumberland Gap Parkway, Corbin, Kentucky.
Let me introduce you to pharmacist Sierra Swords and the good folks at Heritage Pharmacy. Heritage Pharmacy is an independently owned pharmacy located within the Dayspring Regional Health Center at Cumberland Regional Mall. They offer prescription refills, consultation, OTC medications, immunizations, and have a convenient drive-through. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Call them today, 606-560-6580. That's Heritage Pharmacy in the Cumberland Regional Mall in Williamsburg.
We blaze trails where others won't, refusing to settle for the status quo. We hunger for something more, and we'll stop at nothing to achieve it. Riding across great plains, over mountain passes, and through the heart of America to see more, feel more, be more. This is our American dream. Ride with us.
Laurel County Sheriff John Root would like to wish all the student athletes of the 13th Region a very happy, successful, and injury-free season. He'd also like to invite you to come see the brand new state-of-the-art Sheriff's Office located at 1380 Kentucky 192 East in Laurel County. From all the staff serving Laurel County, we thank you for being proud sponsors of the 13th Region Media Network. When it comes to protecting what you love, you want an insurance agent that cares more about you, more about your world, and more about what you need. And that's exactly what you'll get from Corbin insurance agent Zach Davison. He's my insurance agent, and he's an agent that doesn't just know about Corbin, but he lives here, and he wants to protect life here. Contact Zach today. It's located on Cumberland Falls Highway in Corbin, Kentucky. You're in good hands with Allstate. We're back here on Martin Peterbilt's presentation of In the Huddle here on the L4 Security 13th Region Media Network. Ronnie Smith, so glad to be with you tonight. We talked about soccer. You know, soccer is wrapping up. The region champions have been crowned, OBI for the boys, North Laurel for the girls. We have both coaches on tonight. And football, a couple more weeks to the playoffs, but it's heating up big time when it comes to volleyball. Next guest coming on here. Don't want to blow this guy up, and I don't want to get too emotional, but those of you that know me know I've been through a lot of things in the last couple of years of my life. The next guy coming on here is my friend. He's a coach. He's a legendary coach. He's a Hall of Fame coach. More importantly, he's a friend to me. He's a good Christian man and does a heck of a job down there at Whitley County. I want to welcome Coach David Halcomb on the show tonight. Coach, as always, it's good to see you. Hope you're having a good evening.
Yes, good to see you too, brother. Having a great evening. Hope you are too.
Well, better that I got to see you, man. We go so far back, and people think it's so funny when I tell them. I was telling somebody the other day talking about my Michaela. She thinks that's hilarious that you were a student, teacher, coach back. I'm 51 years old, and I remember you helping coach us back in the day. Coach, you've seen a lot of things through the years, and the Lord's been awful good to you, Coach.
I just talked to her. Yes, I've been blessed. Really have.
Yeah. Let's talk about your team this year. 30 wins. You know, that is crazy, and not a cakewalk schedule. Pretty good schedule there, Coach, that you put together. And you know, this district tournament and region tournament every year, it is just absolutely amazing. And this year's going to be no different.
Right. It's, you know, we tried to schedule in a way that would have ourselves prepared for the district and region tournament. We have played a pretty tough schedule, and to go 30-5 is pretty incredible with that schedule. But we were able to pick up some wins over some really good opponents that we're proud of. And you're exactly right. It's just about, tomorrow night starts the district tournament, and then next week will be the region tournament. So it's time to it's go time, as they say, and hopefully we've got our kids ready to go.
Yeah, and I always talk about the 50th district. I always feel bad for Williamsburg. I mean, they won 20 games, coach. They're a good team, but they've got to play
Yes.
in a district with you and Corbin. They're
Yeah.
in any
Yeah.
other district or they're in other regions. They're going to the region tournament as one of the top seeds. It just shows you how great the 50th district is.
You're exactly right. And Dirk's done a good job over there at Williamsburg. And, girls Friday, and, Williamsburg. We talked to them Friday, nights and we got to be ready to play or nights. So we're not going to win lightly by any means whatsoever.
Yeah, yeah, and that's the thing. Obviously, the pressure you got to win that first game in district play. It's
That's
it's
exactly
so
right.
hard. So I've said it all year. Whoever's going to have to play Williamsburg will have to have their guard up. But then that's going to prepare you later on. You had some classic games this year. The games that you've lost. Especially the ones against Corbin. One or
Yeah.
two serves going here and there, another. It could have been a total different story and you could be in here 32, 33 wins, which is unbelievable. I don't think for the casual fan in the region that just kind of look at the scores, they have no idea that healthy rivalry that you have with Corbin. But both teams, let's just be honest, the great students and athletes that you have on that team. These girls, I mean, I'm not saying guys are weak. Don't get me wrong. But to watch your girls and then they're diving, their elbows. I mean, these girls are some of the best athletes in the school system.
Yes, they really are, and our girls play fearless, and like I said, they lay it all on the line, and they play hard, but they work hard. Coach Zach Jacobs does a great job with our strength and conditioning program, and our girls have that class, and they work really hard, and both academically too. But yeah, they lay it on the line pretty much every match we play, but and it's no different. When we play Corbin, it's like you say, it's a back and forth rivalry. So it should be, if we're both able to get to the championship Tuesday, it should be a big match.
Well, what I love, coach, being a coach myself, I love to watch you on those sidelines. You're so in tune, you're so intense. What I love about you is you don't get too high and you don't get too low. How do you do that after all these years? Your blood pressure, keeping it where it needs to be, because you do control yourself pretty well.
Well, yeah, and I try to, I try not to let my emotions be shown a whole lot, but I am on blood pressure medicine, so that helps quite a bit too. But you just try to stay even keel. That's why you want your kids to play. If there's a big serve or a big spot where we're behind and we need to play, we want them to play to win and play with confidence. And I don't think it's a good example for me to be over there, on pins and needles or showing that anyway. Just we want to instill them to play confidently, and if they see it in me, they're going to play that way.
Well, I think that's a good point because, I've been an official all these years too, and just covering the games and all that. A lot of times, the reason that the kids react the way that they react on a court or on the field is because of the way their coach is on that sidelines. And I'm kind of glad you said that, and not putting anybody down. Everybody has a different mentality. But when you get the fans all riled up, and then the fans are yelling, and they get the kids all riled up, then the kids are confused. Do they listen to you? Or are they looking in the stands? And you've been able to kind of keep that together. And one thing people don't realize too, how loud it gets at a volleyball game. It's a very loud environment.
Yeah, it's incredible. Last year we played at Harlan Independent, the region tournament, and it's a small gym, beautiful gym. It is small, but yeah, it gets so loud. Just great energy in the gym, and it's something that we're fortunate and proud to be a part of the last few years, is to be able to play in those big matches like that.
Talk about your seniors. How many seniors do you have this year? And let's talk about them a little bit.
Yeah, we've got three seniors. We've got Courtney Claxton, Abby Lawson, and Shannon Wright. Shannon Courtney's been in the program 9 years, been in the program for years. And you know what a those kids have left. I think we were talking the other night at our senior night. I think those girls have been a part of 141 wins over the course of their career against only 38, 40 losses, something like that. 2 district championships, 3 region championships. So you know we have a culture that's really second to none here, and it's just a rollover. Those girls learned it from the girls that graduated before them, and you know we try to get them playing for something bigger than themselves. And really proud of those 3 girls to be able to carry that tradition on.
Yeah, and with only 3 seniors, that's so many coming back, and that just shows you in your middle school program and all that. The future's bright for the Lady Colonels.
Yes, it is. You know, I think we've got 8, maybe 9 juniors at a nucleus of our juniors that get a lot of time on our varsity right now. So yeah, even, looking ahead to next year, we're not doing that by any means, but
Right.
the cupboard won't be bare next year for sure.
Yeah, well, so just not that it matters to you, because I know you don't even want me asking this, but what's the most wins you've ever had in a season? We're sitting at 30 right now. Do you recall?
35. We were 35-3 2 years ago. We went to Elite Eight.
Wow. So you
So
get
we
to
have a
35.
chance. We've got a chance to. We got a chance to get there. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's just
So it
crazy.
should be.
35
That's what
wins.
Yeah. Yeah. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah. Well, man, I love you, buddy. I appreciate you taking the time to be with us this year. We just want to brag on your team, brag on the girls, wish you the best of luck. And I'm telling you, if you're looking for some of the most athletic entertainment that you will see as a fan, get down to the district tournament and to the region tournament, support these girls and let them know how much we appreciate them. But best of luck to you, Coach. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right. We kind of lost him there at the very end, but that was Coach David Halcomb there from Whitley County High School. And when we come back, we're going to go through our Week 9 awards, and then we're going to talk to one of our fine sponsors that's with us tonight. You're watching In the Huddle, presented by Martin's Peterbilt, here on the L4 Security 13th Region Media Network. No doubt in the world we live in today, security is our number one priority. Let me tell you about the good folks at L4 Security Group. They offer surveillance, hiring solutions, risk management, guards, mobile patrol, and much more. Buddy Blair and John Blanton have over 60 years experience in the industry and protect over 12 states. Make sure you check out their new location at 116 Shiloh Drive in London, Kentucky. Thank you, L4 Security Group, for your sponsorship of the 13th Region Media Network.
The Martin family has been in the trucking industry for over 3 generations. My grandfather started this company selling salvage parts in the 1960s, and we're celebrating over 20 years as a Peterbilt dealer. Although we've grown and changed over the years, our focus has always been on you. We get it. When your truck's down, you're not making money. That's why we keep thousands of quality parts in stock so you can get back on the road as soon as possible. At Martin's Peterbilt, relationships matter, and that's why we've been around for generations. Come see us.
Life is full of surprises. Some good, some unexpected. That's why you need protection for your home, your car, and your family's future. I'm Agent Jimmy Storm, your local Kentucky Farm Bureau agent, and I'll help you find personalized coverage that fits your needs and your budget. Call me today at 606-528-2030 for a free quote and a peace of mind.
This is Donovan Storm here, the manager at the Kentucky Farm Bureau office, the South Laurel Agency here on West Cumberland Parkway in Corbin. My office offers a full line of insurance products to protect your family and your business needs. We offer home, auto, life, health, workers' compensation, and business insurance. I have a friendly staff that's ready to assist you. Give us a call at 528-2030. Again, my staff is located at 1456 West Cumberland Parkway, Corbin, Kentucky.
Restyles Consignment Store now open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., 506 4th Street, Corbin. We take gently used, nearly new items on consignment, and we take donations. Shop for housewares, clothing, shoes, baby items, and more. We even have things for the guys. Restyles Consignment Store. We do the work while you make a profit.
Let me introduce you to pharmacist Sierra Swords and the good folks at Heritage Pharmacy. Heritage Pharmacy is an independently owned pharmacy located within the Dayspring Regional Health Center at Cumberland Regional Mall. They offer prescription refills, consultation, OTC medications, immunizations, and have a convenient drive-through. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Call them today, 606-560-6580. That's Heritage Pharmacy in the Cumberland Regional Mall in Williamsburg. When it comes to protecting what you love, you want an insurance agent that cares more about you, more about your world, and more about what you need. And that's exactly what you'll get from Corbin insurance agent Zach Davison. He's my insurance agent, and he's an agent that doesn't just know about Corbin, but he lives here, and he wants to protect life here. Contact Zach today. It's located on Cumberland Falls Highway in Corbin, Kentucky. You're in good hands with Allstate. Take a look at our Week 9 awards here on the 13th Region Media Network. First off, the Volleyball Player of the Week brought to you by Gondolier's Italian Restaurant. From the South Laurel Lady Cardinals, Jocelyn Sullivan. Now let's take a look at the Volleyball Team of the Week brought to you by Gondolier Italian Restaurant. It's the South Laurel Lady Cardinals picking up a big victory against Harlan County. Let's take a look at the Week 9 Top 10 from volleyball brought to you by Gondolier Italian Restaurant. Coming in at number 10 is Clay County. Number 9, North Laurel. Number 8, Barberville. Number 7, Knox Central. Number 6, Harlan County. Number 5, South Laurel. Number 4, Bell County. Number 3, Williamsburg. Number 2, Whitley County. And number 1, the Corbin Lady Redhounds. The running back of the week brought to you by Dixon Law Office is Wes Dow from South Laurel. 15 rushes, 193 yards, and 3 touchdowns. The Defensive Player of the Week is brought to you by Scott Lisenby, attorney at law. It's Cameron Mosley from Middlesboro Yellow Jackets. Came up with 2 big sacks in their win against Williamsburg. The Wide Receiver of the Week brought to you by Scott Lisenby, attorney at law. From South Laurel, Garrison Brown, 5 receptions, 130 yards, and a big touchdown. The Quarterback of the Week brought to you by Baird and Blevins, attorney at law. From the Corbin Redhounds, Mason Salmons had 3 big touchdown passes in a big district win against Whitley County. And the Football Player of the Week brought to you by Dixon Law Office is Wes Dow from South Laurel. 4 total touchdowns on the night as South Laurel picks up the big victory. The Team of the Week is the Corbin Redhounds, staying perfect in district and improving to 5-3 on the season with their big victory against Whitley County. That's brought to you by Bubby's Barbecue. Let's take a look at the Week 9 Top 10 football teams brought to you by Baird and Blevins, attorney at law. Coming in at number 10 is Pineville. Number 9, Lynn Camp. Number 8, Williamsburg. Number 7, Knox Central. Number 6, Harlan County. Number 5, North Laurel. Number 4, Middlesboro. Number 3, South Laurel. Number 2, Corbin. And number 1 for the entire 9-week season so far, the Bell County Bobcats. The top 5 football players of the week are brought to you by Sheriff John Root from Laurel County. From South Laurel, West Dow and Garrison Brown. From Middlesboro, Cameron Mosley. From Corbin, Mason Salmons. And from Lynn Camp, DJ Wren. Look at all the scores and highlights from Week 9, brought to you by the good folks at Dixon Law Office. North Laurel falls to Pulaski County 49-14. The Jags are 5-2 and 2-1 in their district, saw their 4-game win streak fall as the Maroons took control early in the second half. The Jaguars have a huge district matchup with crosstown rivalry South Laurel Friday at the Jungle. The winner of the game will clinch home field advantage during the first round of the Class 5A playoffs. Corbin wins against Whitley County 49-6. Corbin is 5-3 on the season and now 2-0 in district play. Whitley County falls to 1-7 on the season. A couple touchdowns for Cole Stevens, and then Zach Thomas and also Trey Person and Cam Estep have touchdowns of their own. Mason Salmons had a big day at quarterback, and Clay Akins had a couple nice catches with the touchdown. The Lynn Camp Wildcats win 34-6 against the Harlan Green Dragons. Lynn Camp only dressed 14 players, but still able to come out with a 28-point win. They're 5-3 on the season and 1-2 in the district. They hadn't won a game in district in 23 games. South Laurel snaps an 18-game losing skid against the Southwestern Warriors, beating them 43-20. They're 8-1 on the season and 1-1 in district play. Great defensive effort by Elijah Rowak and Malachi Smith. And Bridger Ray had a big game as well with Micah Smith, as well as Liam Newton. Great offensive play by Mason Griffin. Jonathan Inman ran the ball well, and so did West Dow, as did Tanner Hammonds having a great job. And Garrison Brown called a big touchdown pass. Big game Friday night at the Jungle at North Laurel. The Knox Central Panthers roll 40-20 against Clay County, evening their record at 4-4 on the season. The Tigers dropped to 2-6. The Harlan County Black Bears trailed 22-0, but rallied back and to get the win against Perry Central 23-22. The Black Bears are 5-3 on the season and capped off that last drive by a 34-yard touchdown run by Jonah Sharp. Jackson County falls to 1-7 on the season, losing to Morgan County 46-26. Battle for the Class A District 7 championship lived up to the hype as Middlesboro pulled off a 22-14 decision against Williamsburg. Quarterback Deacon Parton threw 3 touchdown passes and ran for 1, while receiver Amari Houston finished with 2 touchdown receptions. Middlesboro finishes district play 4-0, and the Yellow Jackets from Williamsburg fall to 4-3 and 2-1 against district competition. And that's your Week 9 scoreboard, brought to you by the good folks at Dixon Law Office here on the L4 Security 13th Region Media Network. And we're back. Congratulations to all the winners. Some tough games, man. I mean, some tough games this last week. And that's what happens when you get into district play. Some teams are really starting to click on all cylinders. We appreciate all our guests that have been with us tonight. We have one more guest I want to share with you. A good friend of mine. I've known her for a long time. owns a business here locally that supports the student athletes of the 13th region, makes an investment into our community, and it's Thelma Newberry. Everybody, say hello to Thelma tonight. Thelma, welcome to the show.
Hello.
We're glad to have you on here. Been a friend of mine for many, many, many years. Most people will figure out by your last name who your well, you still claim him as a father-in-law, Mr. Roger Newberry.
Still there.
Tell us what that means. Yeah, tell us what that man means to you.
He's been a dad for a while. Oh, well, over 20 years.
Yeah. So let's talk about your business. It's called Restyle. It's a consignment shop. So some people may not understand exactly what that means. So before we talk about where you're located and everything, would you kind of explain to them what service you offer for the community?
So with the consignment, it is I sell other people's items. They bring it in, and you're more than welcome to price it, or you can bring it in and be like, here, you just price it, you get what you can get, or I need a certain amount, or there's different ways of doing it. And it's a fee. We do a split. I do keep a percentage of it, obviously, to do bills and, payouts and stuff. And then you get paid once a month. You get, as of right now, I'm still doing cash. I've not switched over to checks, but I don't have as many consigners yet, but eventually it will go to checks.
So wait a minute. So let's say I have a computer and a TV and a pair of shoes, whatever that I want. And I don't have to sell it. I can bring it to you and you'll sell it for me.
Yep. The only items I do not accept are like mattresses, bed frames, as long as they're clean and you can see they're clean, they've been inspected. But no mattresses of any kind. No couches, love seats, stuff to that nature, and no undergarments. Other than that, yes, anything.
Yeah, that's pretty self-explanatory. So this is called Restyle. Where'd you come up with the name Restyle? That's pretty fancy.
My oldest daughter, I decided I wanted to do it, and I was like, all right, girls, because, 3 girls, they're all the time putting their 2 cents in, whether you want it or not. And they're like, yeah, Mom, we come up with the name. So we went through names. And my oldest one, she was like, Mom, I got it. She drew my logo out and everything.
Well, that's pretty neat. Let's show people your commercial.
Restyle's Consignment Store now open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., 506 4th Street, Corbin. We take gently used, nearly new items on consignment, and we take donations. Shop for housewares, clothing, shoes, baby items, and more. We even have things for the guys. Restyle's Consignment Store. We do the work while you make a profit.
So there you are on 506 4th Street. For people that aren't really familiar with Corbin, how do they find Restyle's Consignment Shop?
I am directly behind Corbin Flower Shop. Off of Main Street. Yep. If you turn directly in between Snappy Tomato Pizza and Corbin Flower Shop, I'm directly behind Corbin Flower Shop.
So share a story. You and I were talking on the phone the other day. A lady comes in looking for a wedding dress. Share that story, how that happened. I think this kind of gives it a perfect example of what you offer.
We have 5 wedding dresses at the moment. So I was thinking, none of these are going to be what she's hunting. And she come in and she was like, oh, just let me try them. So we had got them all down. We had tried the first one. We had tried the second one. And the third one, when she come out, she was like, I'm taking it. That's the one I want.
Wow. So literally she comes in your shop. This dress, just to put it in perspective, this dress, if she was to have bought it at the dress shop, what would that have cost her compared to what she was able to get it for?
I'm sure it was probably at least $1,000 to $1,500.
Wow. And she got it for how much?
$150.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yep.
That's unbelievable. I think you're one of the best kept secrets in Corbin. I think it's great. So not only can people have you sell stuff for them, but then you can come there and come shopping, and you've got a ton of stuff for them to look at.
We are completely full right now. I'm running a sale on clothes, trying to get rid of some of the more summery stuff and get the fall winter in. We've got coats in. We've got all kinds of formal, but for the snowballs coming up for proms, some people start early with those. So those are starting to roll in.
So you have prom dresses?
Yes.
Okay, well, that is great. So,
I'm
again,
working.
folks, if you're just turning in, this is Thelma Newberry, the owner of Restyle Consignment Shop. They're proud sponsors of the 13th Region Media Network. You see their commercials playing. We encourage you to go do business with them. They're there in Corbin. So it doesn't matter if they live in London or Barberville, whatever. They want to come bring their stuff. You'll sell it for them, right? They don't have to go to Corbin.
I have a lady that comes out of Clay County that brings me stuff. I have a lady that brings me stuff from, I think she's from Stanford. I have one from Somerset. And they will call me on payouts on the 10th of the month. They will call me on the 10th and be like, hey, is it, worth me driving over, or do you want to mail me a check?
Wow. That's great. Is there anything else about the business you want people to know before we let you go tonight?
No, just come check us out. Even if you don't shop, come look around. You never know.
Well, I think I think I could look around. I'm at home. I could look around right now and think, man, I could probably make $500. You could make a little money. I could just send it to you and let you take care of getting rid of it for me.
And now that Corbin's doing this change in their yard sale policy, I'm sure it's going to be a bigger building before too long. I know.
Yeah.
I don't know the whole details on it, but I know they was talking about Corbin making changes to their yard sale policy.
Well, Thelma, thank you for being with us tonight. You know I love you. You and your family mean the world to me. Saw you at church today. Just proud of you, who you are in our community. That's Restyle Consignment Shop. It's on Ford Street. You could turn there by Snappy and Corbin Flower Shop. Turn right back there. You'll see it on the left. Thank you for sponsoring the kids here in the 13th region.
You're very welcome. Thank you.
All right. Have a good night. So we appreciate Thelma being with us. What a great show tonight. We've had 2 13th region champion coaches, another coach of soccer, another coach that's won, 3 region championships, looking for his 4th this year in David Halcomb. QB1 from Corbin and an offense defensive player in Lucas Britton. Just a great show tonight. We appreciate all our sponsors, our corporate sponsors, Martin's Peterbilt. They're the ones that do the presentation. Man, we appreciate you guys there at Martin's for all that you do. You'll never hear us talk without talking about Martin's Peterbilt and the L4 Security Group. They are just tremendous sponsors in every sport. I do have a couple packages left. If you're interested in advertising, you'd like to do one of the commercials that we show, because basketball season is getting ready to start, send me a message and we'll let you know. Don't have a whole lot left. A lot of it's sold, but we'd love to help you out. We appreciate Jimmy and Donovan Storm from Kentucky Farm Bureau. They're your agents here in South Laurel County. We appreciate Thelma Newberry and the folks at Restyle Consignment Shop in Corbin. We appreciate Harley Davidson, Wildcat Harley Davidson in London, that are our corporate sponsors. Sierra Swords and Heritage Pharmacy down there in Williamsburg, they're our corporate sponsors. And then Zach Davison from Allstate Insurance, in Corbin, they're our sponsors. Without them, we wouldn't be able to cover the athletes here in the 13th region. And that's what it's all about, these kids. I'm very proud of to be a part of this network. And if we can help you get your name out there and in return allow you to have an opportunity to promote your business and help promote these kids, I'd love to be able to help you. So we're going to go through our sponsors one more time, and then we'll wrap it up for the night here on Martin Peterbilt presentation of In the Huddle on the L4 Security 13th Region Media Network. No doubt in the world we live in today, security is our number one priority. Let me tell you about the good folks at L4 Security Group. They offer surveillance, hiring solutions, risk management, guards, mobile patrol, and much more. Buddy Blair and John Blanton have over 60 years experience in the industry and protect over 12 states. Make sure you check out their new location at 116 Shiloh Drive in London, Kentucky. Thank you, L4 Security Group, for your sponsorship of the 13th Region Media Network.
The Martin family has been in the trucking industry for over 3 generations. My grandfather started this company selling salvage parts in the 1960s, and we're celebrating over 20 years as a Peterbilt dealer. Although we've grown and changed over the years, our focus has always been on you. We get it. When your truck's down, you're not making money. That's why we keep thousands of quality parts in stock so you can get back on the road as soon as possible. At Martin's Peterbilt, relationships matter, and that's why we've been around for generations. Come see us.
Gondolier's Italian Restaurant and Pizza have been around since 2009. They're locally owned and operated and enjoy sharing their made-from-scratch Italian favorites, such as oven-fresh pizza and the sweetest desserts in the London and surrounding community. They use fresh ingredients and offer something for everyone's taste. Pizza, pasta, burgers, wings, sandwiches, and lots more. And don't forget those made-from-scratch cakes. Whether you're a beloved customer or for the first time, we'd love to welcome you to Gondolier's Italian Restaurant, off exit 41 in London.
Life is full of surprises. Some good, some unexpected. That's why you need protection for your home, your car, and your family's future. I'm Agent Jimmy Storm, your local Kentucky Farm Bureau agent, and I'll help you find personalized coverage that fits your needs and your budget. Call me today at 606-528-2030 for a free quote and a peace of mind.
If you have a building project, please consider the good folks at Aikens Construction and Excavating. Their company's history is rooted in a family legacy passed down from generation to generation. They have over 50 years of home building experience. They will build any size house. They've built commercial jobs such as banks, gas stations, and restaurants. And more importantly, they'll take care of the whole process. You won't have to worry about it. Call Jordan Aikens today, 606-215-7531. Proud sponsors of the 13th Region Media Network.
Restyle's Consignment Store now open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 5 p.m., 506 4th Street, Corbin. We take gently used, nearly new items on consignment, and we take donations. Shop for housewares, clothing, shoes, baby items, and more. We even have things for the guys. Restyle's Consignment Store. We do the work while you make a profit.
Are you ready to turn your real estate dreams into a reality? If so, call my good friend Sean Disney with USA Realty. Over 27 years of banking experience in commercial and real estate lending and 4 years experience as a multi-million-dollar producing agent. He's honest, professional, and committed to the success for you and your family. Call Sean today at 606-620-8350. He's ready and waiting to make your real estate dreams come true.
This is Donovan Storm here, the manager at the Kentucky Farm Bureau office, the South Laurel Agency here on West Cumberland Gap Parkway in Corbin. My office offers a full line of insurance products to protect your family and your business needs. We offer home, auto, life, health, workers' compensation, and business insurance. I have a friendly staff that's ready to assist you. Give us a call at 528-2030. Again, my staff is located at 1456 West Cumberland Gap Parkway, Corbin, Kentucky.
Let me introduce you to pharmacist Sierra Swords and the good folks at Heritage Pharmacy. Heritage Pharmacy is an independently owned pharmacy located within the Dayspring Regional Health Center at Cumberland Regional Mall. They offer prescription refills, consultation, OTC medications, immunizations, and have a convenient drive-through. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. Call them today, 606-560-6580. That's Heritage Pharmacy in the Cumberland Regional Mall in Williamsburg.
We blaze trails where others won't, refusing to settle for the status quo. We hunger for something more. We will stop at nothing to achieve it. Riding across great plains, over mountain passes, and through the heart of America to see more, feel more, be more. This is our American dream. Ride with us.
Laurel County Sheriff John Root would like to wish all the student athletes of the 13th Region a very happy, successful, and injury-free season. He'd also like to invite you to come see the brand new state-of-the-art Sheriff's Office located at 1380 Kentucky 192 East in Laurel County. From all the staff serving Laurel County, we thank you for being proud sponsors of the 13th Region Media Network. When it comes to protecting what you love, you want an insurance agent that cares more about you, more about your world, and more about what you need. And that's exactly what you'll get from Corbin Insurance Agent Zach Davison. He's my insurance agent, and he's an agent that doesn't just know about Corbin, but he lives here, and he wants to protect life here. Contact Zach today. It's located on Cumberland Falls Highway in Corbin, Kentucky. You're in good hands with Allstate. We hope you've enjoyed In the Huddle, presented by Martin's Peterbilt of London, Kentucky. Sponsored by your Laurel County Farm Bureau agents Donovan and Jimmy Storm. Restyles Consignment Shop in Corbin, Kentucky. Also, Sierra Swords and the good folks at Heritage Pharmacy in Williamsburg. Wildcat Harley Davidson in London, Kentucky. Allstate agent Zach Davison in Corbin, Kentucky. The L4 Security Network from London, Kentucky. All here on In the Huddle on the L4 Security 13th Region Media Network.